Hey, what's up guys? My name is Neeraj and welcome to Tech Unbox. This is my review for the Moto G5 Plus after 2 months of usage. So if you guys are new here, please make sure to subscribe to this channel and do press the bell icon so that you will be notified every time when I upload a video. So let's get started. I think design is a good way to start this video, so let's talk about the design of this phone. This time Motorola has done a very great job in designing this product. Unlike the previous generation Moto G, this time the phone is made up of metal with a chrome rail all around it. It has very shiny curves and edges which gives an extra look to the device. This phone feels very premium while you hold it because it is a very well built phone. We have a very good looking glass on the front which is protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass 3, and we have a stereo speaker which sounds really great because it is front facing and it is better than most of the flagship smartphones out there in the market. We have a fingerprint sensor with some hidden features that I'll talk about later in this video. On the left we have the power key and the volume rocker. This time Motorola has reversed the order of these buttons as compared to the previous generation. The SIM card tray is provided on the top of the phone which sports 2 SIM along with a memory card which is I think expandable up to 128GB. To the bottom of this phone we have a micro USB port and a 3.5mm headphone jack. Only problem that I have with the design of this phone is the protruding camera, because the camera glass is not made up of sapphire lens or Gorilla Glass and it is very prone to scratches. Overall, this is a very good looking phone for such an budget oriented price which comes for 17,000 Indian rupees. Speaking of the display of this phone, it is the best thing about the G5 Plus. It is a 1080p IPS LCD panel with flawless viewing angles no matter how or from where you look at it. It looks incredible. This display has the perfect balance of the colors, contrast and the brightness. It is better than most of its competitors in the market. Below the screen is a quality fingerprint reader. It is just like most other fingerprint sensor that will unlock your device and lock it again when you hold your finger a bit longer. But there are some hidden features that turns off Android on-screen buttons and lets you replicate with the swiping gestures. You can swipe left to go back and swipe right to enter multitasking view. You can also reverse the order of these gestures. The biggest feature that Lenovo is emphasizing with the G5 Plus is the camera inside. It's a 12 megapixel f1.7 sensor with large individual pixels to pull in more light. On paper that sounds fairly similar to the camera setup on the Samsung Galaxy S7. I wish I could say you are getting that phenomenal camera for half of the price, but unfortunately that's not the case. In daylight, the G5 Plus captures impressive dynamic range, particularly in HDR mode, and keeps pace with the camera for above its price range. In the night time, this camera had a bad impact on your shots. Everything tends to look soft. Moto's camera app and the algorithms don't have the capability to get the images you want on the first try. There is a pro mode that lets you adjust white balance, shutter speed and ISO. The Moto G5 Plus excels at smartphone stuff. It's got Snapdragon 625 processor inside and has 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. It handles most of the multitasking and the high-end games very well. 95% of the time I can say that it runs just as smooth and reliable as any flagship smartphone. For the software out of the box, you are getting Android 7.0 Nougat and Google Assistant. Nougat specific features such as split screen multitasking worked very well on this phone. With the G5 Plus you are getting most of the Moto's excellent software customization like Moto Display Lock Screen Notification and Moto Actions, letting you twist the phone to launch the camera or chop the phone device to turn on the flashlight, among other gestures. The G5 Plus has a 3000 mAh battery which has been enough to make the phone last for between 4 to 6 hours of on-screen time in my experience. And if you are not a heavy user, then it will give you full day of usage very easily. And this phone also comes with turbocharging, which can refuel the battery very quickly. At the end of the day, we can say that the Moto G5 Plus is simply an outstanding phone for the money. It has a premium design despite low price. It runs like a flagship phone most of the time, and it has a very long battery life. So guys, that's my take on the Moto G5 Plus. I hope you have enjoyed it, and do hit the like button and please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will catch you guys in my next one.